Hey there, how are you this morning? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your daily energy check-in. This one right here will be for Wednesday, January 21st, and this particular video is going to be for my Libras, Scorpios, Sagittariuses, and Capricorns. Alrighty, let's kick it off with Libra. Okay, Libra, how are you doing today? How is your Wednesday energy looking? Let's see. For my Libras. Okay, we're looking at 9 of Cups, okay, 7 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. Well, that looks like a pretty good day there, Libra. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, 7 of Cups, or 7 of Pentacles, I'm sorry, 7 of Pentacles in the center. So right here, you're trying to decide, you're standing at a crossroads where you're trying to decide what it is you want to invest in going forward. Are there things that you want to continue to invest in? Are you new things you want to try to invest in as well? You're in a position right now where you're trying to make those decisions. I have 9 of Cups on one side, 10 of Cups on the other. So you are absolutely trying to settle in on exactly where does your emotional happiness, where is your wish fulfillment? What is it that you need to be working towards to get yourself there? You know what I'm saying? But it's great energy, in the fact that it looks like you have multiple options to try to get you there. You're trying to decide where to invest your time and energy, your emotions, to get yourself to where you want to be. This is a very upbeat, very optimistic, very forward-facing sort of energy. So I would say your energy today, I'm losing my voice, is looking tremendous, really. It looks like you are in a position right now with your head screwed on straight, right? You're trying to make final decisions for which direction you're going to go in and how much you're willing to gamble or how much you're willing to invest. That's the best way to put it. What are you going to put into so that you can get something back out of it? And the focus is all about your emotional fulfillment. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're looking for right now. So I would say it is spectacular energy, okay? There's really not a downside to this. You have a little bit of a problem sometimes making choices, so that could be, I guess, a bit overwhelming, but definitely nothing you can't handle. You can do this, you know what I mean? I think this is energy that you've worked hard to get to this place, and so it's very well deserved, okay? Take advantage of it. There you go. Have a good day. Alrighty, Scorpio, what do you got going on for today? Let's see. For my Scorpios. Scorpio. Okay. Let me see. Scorpio's looking at 6 of Cups. Okay. 2 of Swords. And the Queen of Pentacles. Scorpio, you seem to have a very consistent storyline, really, for me lately. There is something here that you care a great deal of that you have already invested in a ton, okay? And your sense of loyalty has kicked in your situation right now. You're coming through here as the Queen of Pentacles, so you are very, very stable. You're very grounded. You're very realistic. You're very abundant. You have all of these things. You are basically, in my book, the way I see it, it's like you are wife material or husband material. You check all the boxes, okay? You're having to make a decision about something that you have a ton of history with, okay? And I think no matter how many people or how many situations tell you to walk away from this thing you have history with, there's something else out there for you. For the most part, it looks like you're refusing. You may be turning your back on whatever this is temporarily, but you're doing it to try to get it to turn around and look at you, if that makes sense. I just feel like there's a strain of loyalty that's come through in the last couple of weeks in every one of the readings I've done for you that feels like nobody's going to tell you what to do, Scorpio. So you've pretty much made up your mind about what it is you want to do, and that is exactly the direction you're going in. Today's no different. 2 of Swords. You're not seeing red flags maybe that are right in front of you because you don't want to. Period. Done. That's the way it is. You're still the Queen of Pentacles, and you're refusing to give up on something that you have a ton of history in, or something that you have already heavily invested in. For now, you're still staying the course. Even if it appears that you have turned away from it, I assure you, you have only done that strategically because you are still you're still in with whatever this is from your past. That's how it looks. So there you go. I'm not going to fight you on it. Do what you got to do. That's how I see it right now. You're just very determined. That is your energy, and you definitely have a plan, is how I see it. Okay, that's what I have for Scorpio again. Excuse me. Sagittarius. Okay, let's see what we got for my Sagittariuses today. I've got Sagittarius. Okay, you're looking at 6 of Swords, 10 of Swords, Queen of Swords. Now, quite on the contrary from what I just read for Scorpio, Sagittarius here, you are, something has happened here. You feel as though you have been betrayed. And in your case, you're done. You are done. I mean, with a big D, you're out of here. That's what it looks like. Whatever somebody did, whatever they said or did that you consider to be a betrayal, when they did that, they crossed a line. It doesn't matter how many times you let them slide on something or let them get away with things in the past. Something about this time cut you in a way that that was it. And that was it. That's how this looks. You know you need to sail your life into calmer waters. And you have gone into a very, very withdrawn, very cold-hearted kind of a stance here with the Queen of Swords. It's like you really don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear what their excuse is or why. You could care less at this point. It's like they pushed you to a point where it's like, bam, okay, well, we're out of here. That's it. You're done. That's how I see this. I don't know. It seems very cut and dry to me. And it does seem like something that possibly you invested in for an extended amount of time, meaning that you've given this person other chances. And maybe what they did that time didn't seem as extreme, but there was just something in this time that got you. That was it. I don't know. Have you seen something differently? So the only reason why you're still even in this person's presence is because you're trying to figure out how you're going to get everything situated to leave. I mean, it's not like there's no, you want to try to figure it out. Not that I see in these three cards. You're out of here. Whatever this was did it for you. It's how this looks to me. I mean, and you have your sword drawn. I mean, you are tired of the bullshit. You've had enough. They've told you enough things that weren't true or not been able to tell you what was true or whatever. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what happened because I guess different people's situation will differ some, but this is absolutely the way I feel about it. You have just like, the person's almost not even there to you at this point. That's how it looks. That's what I see in these three cards. Okay? And I think you're going absolutely the right direction because, that's how it seems. Okay, that's what I have for Sagittarius. Okay, for my Capricorns, what do we got for Capricorn? Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. Alrighty. Two of Wands, the Empress, and the Sun. Okay, so you're presenting here as the Empress, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, this sounds kind of strange, but I feel like you are looking for what you want to nurture. Meaning, I think you had a situation that you were trying to nurture here in the recent past. That's kind of disbanded. Things got a little screwy, right? So now you're in a position where it's like you want to know which direction you're going. What are you going to nurture? What is it that you want to put your time into to get to your happiness? I mean, I think Capricorn in general, you are tired of feeling like you're putting the work into something and not getting any payout. You're not happy. Why? Why am I working at this if it's not making me happy? So you are trying to figure out exactly what it is that you can invest in that will make you happy. For a lot of you, you're going to sidestep relationships for a minute, I think, and invest in, your security, your stability, something financial right now. It just looks like you're frustrated with the whole relationship situation for a lot of you. It's like, it's okay, I'll put that on the back burner, worry about that next week. Right now, I'm going to worry about what I can see results in and get some kind of payback in, get something to reinvest in. It's not a bad energy at all. It feels like a very safe energy. So you're definitely trying to err on the side of caution or something. You're just looking for things that are more or less sure bets. Like you've had enough of this gambling on stuff for some elusive happiness. You want something that you know is going to make you happy. So that's where I feel like your head's at today. I think it's a temporary situation as far as that goes, but I think it's just something you're looking for guarantees right now. You've had enough of the no guarantees, right? So that's where I have you at right this second. It's a good energy. It's not a bad energy by any means. It's just a very safe energy. Okay? That's where I see you today. And that's actually where I've got for all of you guys today. No matter what the cards say, y'all go out there and make it the best day you possibly can. If you get a chance, can you hit the buttons, like, share, follow, subscribe, any of them, all of them, helps me out a whole bunch, and I appreciate you a bunch for it, a bunch. And that's it. I'll be back to do this again tomorrow. Okay, take care.